Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the shop. If you've been hanging out with us, you already know that I'm looking for a GSR swap to go in here, or at least a GSR swap to go in here. Of course, I would love to have a Type R swap. Who wouldn't? But right now, we're just gonna go with a GSR swap in this car, and I finally found the donor car that's gonna be giving up the GSR swap to put into our little CRX. This is Scuba's hatchback. This is the GSR motor that we put in here a bunch of episodes ago. I don't even remember what season it was, but we put this motor into this car so we know it runs good and all that. This car is the donor car that's given us the GSR swap. This is a JDM GSR. It already has a Skunk 2 intake manifold on it. It's got a 4-in-1 JDM header with the heat shields on it. Stock JDM GSR transmission with a limited slip. It's got a bunch of little options on it, man. I'm really stoked about this motor. This should be really fun in the little CRX. Now we've got that GSR swap out of Scuba's hatchback. We threw in there that K20 and it is off to Madspeed to get finished up and tuned up for Scuba. Can't wait to see that thing rip. I know that motor's strong. It's gonna be gnarly in that car and we'll catch back up with him soon. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling the motor out of this little CRX so we can get that GSR in there. There's still a lot of prep work that needs to be done to the motor. I've got to change the harness. I've got to change a few things to make it all work. Eventually, we're gonna get that GSR swap into the little red CRX, man.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mark. I'm in the shop in the hill. I'm out here in the hill trying to get a Tach put in the car. Car's been sitting, everything's going well. It fires right up, everything works good from our last track outing, which I hope you watched the video. If you didn't, things went pretty well. It's not as fast as people want it to be, or even us really, but it ran good. It got back in the trailer. We didn't have a Tach. We was raw dog shifting out there. That was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
Made big think about that.
Nah.
So why is it not sending Tach signal right there?
When all else fails, you call Brother B. Everything's hooked up where it's supposed to be, but we're getting power, but you know how it is. Got to have some sort of issue, right? Just hooking up the Tach here. Mark came out to the shop today, but didn't work right off the bat. Made a few changes, didn't work. Checked some clips, didn't work. So we called B.
And one is blue and green. As I was just trying to run it to see if the Tach was hooked up and things were going well there, I noticed this injector seal's leaking. I don't know if there's any seals here. If there's no seals here, that pretty much ends the car running anymore today, because I'm not going to run it with fuel spraying out of there. Oh well, I got no seals that'll work, so I didn't even try to take it apart. So we got to get some injector seals for it, and then I still have to get the Tach finished up, mounted, wired up. I'm gonna trim the cover to cover it and everything be in there. All right, well, that's a quick update on spare parts. Trying to get it done to get another test and tune in it, and then we got something cool coming for it, so just wait. Back to you, B.
I got that stock motor out of the CRX with a little help from Mad B Serious, and we've got that GSR over here on the floor. We need to get that thing prepped up. We're gonna have to convert the wiring harness and get everything ready to go into an OBD-O car. It's just the way it goes. You're gonna have to catch up with us on another one to see all that happen, because we're probably gonna end this video since we got the motor out, the GSR's on the floor, Mark's got that Tach hooked up in spare parts, so the next time they go out, you'll be able to at least see where they're shifting. Last time it was pretty wild just trying to hear it. Thanks for hanging out with us on this little video showing the progress of what we've got going on. We are still moving forward and things are happening, man, so stick with us. Make sure you don't miss our next video either. We finally get Belnova back out on the track and things don't always go as planned. Make sure you hit that bell to subscribe and all that and get the notifications so that you know when we get our next video out, because you don't want to miss that, man. And we'll see you on that next one. But until then,
stay mad.
Wake up and lace up my sneakers, I'm always dressed to kill. Each time I speak, I'm at peak to bring me some extra ears. Feel it in my soul, in my sleep, I breathe till the winds get sealed. Don't go while the rest sit still, beast mode on a run all year. Work till the funds all here, can't stop.
Hope you can see me. What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? I'm back at my house, and I'm back at my house from working on spare parts because, well, as things go, sometimes I hit a snag. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm back at my house after going out to the hill and working on spare parts. Went out there and put the Tach in, got it mounted and working, and it's almost there, and I wish I showed you it working, but didn't really get to that, unfortunately. Sorry, didn't film that. I apologize. Got the Tach working, got the Tach mounted and installed and on and worked. I did bring back the cluster. I gotta cut the cluster here and there. Same spot in the middle at the top, just trim that plastic out so it slides in and mounts, and then the Tach job will be done. Shut the door. Anyway, the spare parts is doing great. We got some more parts we're piling up for it. I need to put a wideband in it so we can try to get a good tune in it. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if any of that I said made sense. Probably not. Also, quick shout out to my boy James. He got the Integra fixed. Last time that thing ran good was Saturday of the Dragon. Sunday it was running rough.
Why is it?
Kicking ass. That's what I'm talking about, brother. I got there and he was already done with that. I was like, damn, okay, all right. Anyway, good job, James. I don't want to say that. Don't say that. Moving forward with spare parts. Got to. There's a damn mosquito in the front.
Stormer time.
Oh, God.
Shit.